Shalom, Jake. Shalom. Now let's get into this. Because this was from yesterday, but there's a few things that's going on, and I want you to see this. Because everybody know that Israeli military base was captured, soldiers killed, and Hamas operations, and they saying that the casualties, they expect to be closer to 1,000 Israelis. Okay? But I'm going to show you why I'm bringing this up. Palestinians launched their biggest operation against Israel in years in a surprise offensive that combined fighters crossing the fence into Israeli-occupied cities with a heavy barrage of rockets from the Gaza Strips. Videos on Saturday showed resistance fighters purportedly inside a military base. Press TV reported. That is the part I want you to see. Red alert warning signs were activated in Tel Aviv, Sidi Baka, Arad, and Dimona in the south. All right. Now, remember, you had that situation with the Dimona Israelites. Let's get it. Now, this is an old clip, but I want you to pay attention to this. This is over 9 years ago. We attempted to hit the nuclear reactor in Dimona. Now, remember that the Dimona Israelites that they've been wanting to send back to America, they pretty much live over there pretty much in the damn nuclear waste field. All right? Around all this spent nuclear radiation. Okay? And we kept telling them to leave. Get up out of there. Come home. The Most High been warning them, letting them know, hey, it would seem like it was like an omen for them to leave, but they wouldn't listen. All right? And remember, they Old Testament Israelites anyway. All right? Remember, this was from 9 years ago. 3 rockets fired at Negev City, which contains Israel's nuclear reactor. 2 fall in open areas, 1 intercepted. Remember this? After decades of struggle in Israel, dozens of African Hebrew Israelites faced deportation. And we kept telling them, get your ass up out of there. Prophecy is going to happen. Leave. And this was from what? 12 weeks ago. Okay, well, July. See? Dimona Israel for 2 years. Tovi Israel and dozens of other residents of the village of peace have lived in fear. Dimona, a city on the edge of the nation of Israel's Negev desert, has been her home for 24 years. Her 8 children were born here and know no other country. Now she and 100 other 30 undocumented members of the African Hebrew Israelites of Jerusalem face deportation. Look at this advertisement. Forgive me for that. Receiving the order to leave 2 years ago was a moment. It's just all type of advertisements popping up. Hold on for a second. Yeah, receiving orders to leave 2 years ago was a moment of disbelief for Israel 53. I feel like the government has been merciless to me and my children, she said. Well, now you got a huge problem. Now it's like you can't escape. You can't leave now. The airports are shut down. Now reports are coming out that they're fighting Hamas and Hezbollah. Okay? And they're launching rockets in the Lebanon. All right? Trying to hit Hezbollah. Right? And I don't know if you heard the reports. Now the U.S. is sending warships over there. Okay? Now they're blaming Iran. All right? We're going to get it. All right? The Hebrew Israelites, as the spiritual community members are commonly known, first made their way to Israel from the United States in the 1960s. While members do not consider themselves Jewish, they claim an ancestral connection to Israel. And we kept telling them. Okay? To get up out of there, but they didn't listen. So let's get into this. Habakkuk 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And we kept warning them. And not just GMS, okay? All the Jakes out of One West been warning them, get up out of there. Get away from there. Habakkuk 2 verse 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Run your ass up out of there. But they didn't listen. Habakkuk 2 verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And hey, they know the prophecies, even though they Old Testament Israelites. All right, but hey, maybe the Most High was blocking them. That's what it seemed like to me. So let's get into this.
All right, guys. So a quick update. It looks like the Arab world, the Muslim world, is turning on Israel. They're ready to defend Palestine. I mean, this has been going on for the longest while. You know that the Muslim world has been supporting Palestine, saying free Palestine. Well, now the Yemenis, it looks like they're ready to come across and fight for Palestine. Hezbollah, Lebanon, Hezbollah, they're already sending troops. They're at the gates. They're at the door. They're at the border of Israel. It seems like Arab nations, Iran, everybody's sending militants. It looks like Israel has its hands full. And I know a lot of you say like Israel doesn't need any help from America. It has a lot of weapons and tanks. And yes, you could see Israel shipping tanks and getting ready for another offensive. People are saying this is the end of Palestine, that Israel is going to destroy Palestine, right? However, I think the Muslim worlds are ready to fight. They're sending militants, they're sending mercenaries, they're sending soldiers. It seems like everybody and their grandmother is coming to fight for the Palestinians. But let me know what you think. Is Israel going to destroy what's left of Palestine? Or is the Muslim world going to turn on Israel and destroy Israel? Is this the end of Israel, guys? Let me know what you think. Or is this the end of Palestine? Let me
So yeah, let's deal with this. Barakathah Hawa. Barakathah Hawashah. Barakathah Hawa. Barakathah Hawashah. Barakathah Hawa. Barakathah Hawashah. Call Halo, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Bashem, Rakagadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. I believe those are the prophets. Shalom to the Akim and the Akwaf that is here listening today. Shalom to the speckled bird and those around the four corners of the earth. May the Most High and His Son be with you. You see, things are heating up. We told you, and this time is different. Because, see, now you got Turkey fighting the United States, bombing Kurdish positions over in Syria with that oil that they've been stealing out of Syria. You see, these things are heating up. And look, now they're trying to breach the northern walls. You see, the northern border now, where the fighting was at, okay, that was like in the center part, right? You see? Hey, things are happening. Things are happening. And we told them over in Dimona, you better get up out of there while you can. You better get up out of there while you can. Okay? And hey, here it is now. They may have to join and fight, even though they don't have citizenship. Okay? They might be like, well, no, you can't. Now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't some of the young men, weren't they forced to join the armies? Okay, the Israeli army. You see, but they didn't want to listen. Now watch this. Now this is from Fox News. Okay, look, Hamas, Hezbollah say Iran helped plan deadly attack on Israel. Okay, Hamas plans its surprise attack on Israel, according to senior members of Hamas and Hezbollah. The Wall Street Journal reported Sunday that Iranian security officials approved Hamas' plan to attack Israel during a meeting in Beirut last Monday. And weren't that about the time when they got that bag from America? You see, they throwing that money around. Hamas and Hezbollah leaders said Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps worked with Hamas since August on air, land, and sea attack plans. Okay? See, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is turning it up. We told y'all it was going to heat up. All right? A European official who works as advisor to the Syrian government corroborated the Hamas and Hezbollah leaders' claims, according to the Wall Street Journal, though U.S. officials say they have not seen evidence of Iran's involvement in the attacks. We have not yet seen evidence that Iran directed or was behind this particular attack, but there is certainly a long relationship, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said on Sunday. Okay? Now look at this. They're saying that Israel is surrounded. See, the least of the flock shall draw them out. You see, Iran-linked terrorist guerrillas surround Israel. Here's what we know about them. 19 major groups either funded or weaponized by Iran. Now we know that they've been wanting to attack Iran anyway. Okay? A report from the think tank Foundation for Defense of Democracies outlines the nearly 24 proxy groups Iran has funded and armed around Israel's borders, making clear the danger that could be waiting in the coming days. You see? We told you. You're living in the last seconds. All right? Now look at this. It say Hamas terrorists launched thousands of missiles at Israel and invaded towns along the Gaza border on Saturday, killing at least 700 people and wounding thousands more, prompting Israel to declare war against the Iran-backed group. Just before the Hamas attack, Iran Supreme Leader Ayatollah Al-Khamenei wrote on social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, that the usurper regime is coming to an end in reference to Israel. You see? That's the times we living in. You see? That, hey, things are heating up. Things are heating up. All right? And see, now they saying all these different Muslim terrorist groups are surrounding Israel. See? Look, they just running in, running through the border, like how our borders open. See? So, hey, they're coming in through the north and the south. Look at paragliders. See? See, the Most High got this thing turning up. It's heating up. See? It's heating up. Now remember, they started fighting in the south, see? And they come on the 50th anniversary of Yom Kippur War, also known as the Ramadan War, which lasted for nearly 3 weeks. You see? One thing after another. But remember, it started in the South, so I'm going to show you something. And see, we've been telling them for years to get up out of there. I know when I came into this truth, I know that I would hear one Wester say that they thought that Dimona Israelites had lost their damn mind being over there. Okay? I know I heard the apostles say they need to get up out of there. Okay? But they wouldn't listen. All right? And see, this is happening all over that place. All right? And yeah, shout out to Off Grid. Now watch this. How many people knew this? Because I didn't know this. I just found this out. Now look at this. We know this happened 2 days ago, but I want you to read. The Hamas terrorists infiltrated from land, sea, and air. They went out. There were at least 7 sites of fighting between Hamas terrorists and IDF troops, and battles were ongoing. Hamas published videos showing the capture of several soldiers and civilians, some of them dead. Arabic media said 52 Israelis had been taken back to Gaza. Hey, we even know a lot of Americans over there got jammed up too. Some of them been taken hostages. They reported on the news today that dozens of Americans are now hostages. Okay, and they could be talking about the Dimona Israelites, and I'm gonna show you why. Okay, IAF fighter just dropped more than 16 tons of munitions on Hamas assets in the Strip, according to a military source. Now watch this. We're gonna scroll down. I want you to see something. It say that the red alert warning signs were activated in Tel Aviv, some 70 kilometers from the Gaza Strip, as well as Saboka, Arid, and Dimona in the south. Now, the assault started in the south, also more than 70 kilometers away. Yeah, Dimona is like 75 kilometers, so I think that's like 40 miles. Okay? Explosions were heard by residents across these areas, and direct hits on buildings were reported in Ashkelon, the Gardot region, and Tel Aviv, you see? And see, we kept telling them to leave. Okay? So when you think about southern Israel, remember, the Dimona is where that the nuclear plant is at, but you also have them bases in that area. And a lot of these bases been overrun. Okay, so there's currently a media blackout on what's going on. It's hard to get information. All right, keep your eye on the situation. We warned them, Jakes, and they didn't listen. All right, we kept warning them. Now I want to freeze up. Even though I got 2 gig internet. Second Esdras 15, verse 29, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which bear them may fear and tremble. And remember, Turkey just destroyed some U.S. oil sites. Okay, over there where the Kurds are right now. Second Esdras 15, verse 30. Also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. And see, we quickly approaching this time. We are running out of, well, we're not running out of time because we the house of Jacob, all right? But things are speeding up. We in these last seconds, Jake. Second Esdras 15, verse 31. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. We quickly approaching them times. We keep telling you things are different this time. And remember, Israel got nukes. Okay, so we don't know how this is going to play. Well, we do know how it's going to play out because you're seeing Bible prophecy. All right, but stay prayed up, Jake. You see a lot of things are happening. We told you this time is different. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he is his determination to bring all them down to the valley of decisions, right? The valley of Jehoshaphat. All right. And like that one guy was saying, they pretty much surrounded now. You got Hezbollah coming in from the north, and Hamas came in through the south. And I won't be surprised if a lot of them Dimona Israelites, the most high might spam again. I don't know. They might realize they might be like, why y'all over here? Take your ass home. But all the airports are shut down. Right? So we don't know what's going on with them. right? Some of you jakes on here listening actually from Dimona. So hey, let us know something, right? So yeah, I'm gonna play that other video, but the guy said they surrounded them. I'm gonna get a scripture and leave it there.
So a quick update. It looks like the Arab world, the Muslim world, is turning on Israel. They're ready to defend Palestine. I mean, this has been going on for the longest while. You know that the Muslim world has been supporting Palestine, saying free Palestine. Well, now the Yemenis, it looks like they're ready to come across and fight for Palestine. Hezbollah, Lebanon, Hezbollah, they're already sending troops. They're at the gates. They're at the door. They're at the border of Israel. It seems like Arab nations, Iran, everybody's sending militants. It looks like Israel has its hands full. And I know a lot of you say like Israel doesn't need any help from America. It has a lot of weapons and tanks. And yes, you could see Israel shipping tanks and getting ready for another offensive. People are saying this is the end of Palestine, that Israel is going to destroy Palestine, right? However, I think the Muslim worlds are ready to fight. They're sending militants, they're sending mercenaries, they're sending soldiers. It seems like everybody and their grandmother is coming to fight for the Palestinians. But let me know what you think. Is Israel going to destroy what's left of Palestine? Or is the Muslim world going to turn on Israel and destroy Israel? Is this the end of Israel, guys? Let me know what you think. Or
And see, hey, like we said, we told them Dimona Israelites, get up out of there. Okay? So yeah, we don't know their fate. We gonna see what's gonna happen though. All right. Jeremiah 50, verse 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Babylon and his purposes, that he hath purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. You see? Hey, and these things are coming to pass quick. We got a few more prophecies. The MOTB, okay, once it's made man though. And hey, as Apostle Tahar said, these things are going to speed up. I see you again real soon, Jake. Stay prayed up. Call her Lord, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.